Yes, guys, welcome back to the Hertha Berlin career mode today. So, we've got episode 7 for you today, and we're just having a quick look very early on at the transfer budget we've got to spend on some new players. So, we've got about £20 million, and the guy I've picked out is the inform Mangala, from VfB Stuttgart. He's got £17.5 million release clause, and he's worth 13 mil. So, I thought, I might be able to get him for about that. He's got a few years left on his contract, and he looks like an absolute baller. Got 84, 85 dribbling, something like that. And he's got a really low centre of gravity. So I thought he could be like a bit like Thiago with a bit of skills. Not the quickest customer. He's got 70 pace, but obviously you can get that up a little bit. But he looks like a bit of a hidden gem for us if we can manage to tie him down. So I've offered important squad role, 5-year contract. Well, he's after his 22 grand a week as well. Very strange bit of business. Obviously, we are a top 6 side, so it's quite realistic that he'd want to come to us. And I will say £17 million. It's a good bit of business, to be honest. I think he'll be very usable. He could be like a mix between Thiago and Kante. That's what we're hoping for. Bit of a box-to-box hidden gem. And obviously, I was looking at Justin Kluivert and I was looking at Lincoln as well to sort of fill the void of the left mid as Ozil started to decline a little bit. But Lincoln, I'm not sure what overall he was, and Justin Kluivert, obviously on loan at Nice, and he's only just joined. He's only just gone back to Roma on the save apparently. So I thought I'd leave it. I can't sign him anyway. Try and make it at least a little bit realistic, and we will have a look what to put on Oriol Mangala. So yeah, it looks like a good player, to be honest. If we have a look at his stats very quickly, he's a good little player. 70 pace, 55 shooting, 73 passing, 84 dribbling, 71 defending, 72 physical. So I think box to box to improve his stamina and strength, because he can be a bit of a baller, and then eventually we'll get to doing his skills. Also, as well as that, because he's come in, Serdar can actually move towards the left attacking midfield if we get his pace up a little bit, and he will be the new attacking midfielder. So we'll go straight into the press conference, and we are against FC Bayern München. So massive game this, massive game. We lost the first one 3-1. Very unfortunately, I would say as well. Obviously, Torunariga getting paced by Muller was a little bit unrealistic, if I'm being honest. And I'm just trying to boost the morale of the players before the game. And as I said in the last episode, I've mastered these. It's so good at it. Look, everything goes up. I'm like a press machine. Complete opposite Football Manager way. All my press conferences ending like someone getting knocked out. These are top quality press conferences. And after boosting the morale as much as I can, we will get started with the first game of the episode. So, as I said, I've got Bayern Munich. We've scored 53 and 19, almost 3 goals a game. We are the league's leading goal scorers. Lucky Bacchio's contributed 2 of them. And Bayern Munich only scored 23 and 19. And Lewandowski, that man, scored 14 of them. So, interesting statistics, really, since we score a lot more goals. Even Ultimate Difficulty, we score a lot more goals. And we are at the Olympiastadion. So, yeah, absolutely massive game. The race for the top 6, but obviously Bayern are looking for winning the league. We're obviously in it for the top 6 European football. Christensen starts in goal for us. Mittelstadt, Torunariga, Klunter and Zafweek as the back 4. The midfield 3 this time, I've changed it up a little bit. We have Derrida as the attacking midfielder, Mangala and Serdar as the midfielders, and then Koch on the left. He's like a left attacking mid. Werner as the striker, and Luca Bacchio as the right winger. So we do start early on in the 3rd minute of the game. It's a good effort, and Christensen is forced into a very early save to keep him on his toes. And not long after that, 5 minutes after that, Lewandowski picks up the ball, plays it to Muller, back to Lewandowski. First time finish. What a goal that was. Absolutely ridiculous finishing from Lewandowski. Does his little celebration. Similar one to Lautaro Martinez, to be honest. It might be the same one. But it's an absolutely exceptional finish. First time on the weak foot. Made it look easy, didn't he? Him and Muller, classic partnership there. Classic double team. And yeah, we're 1-0 down already. So 25 minutes in now. Timo's running down the line. Gets absolutely nailed by Theo Hernandez. Dirty bastard. Oh no, it's Lucas Hernandez, the not as good one. And we do get a free kick. Zafweek plays it into Oriol Mangala. Serdar picks up the ball, plays it, or trying to find the through ball back to Mangala. Into Luca Bacchio. And look how they're defending already. As Neuer is forced into a very smart save from Suat. And it's a bit of a weird one. They're parking the bus against us because I think they know how good we are in the attack. As we do a really bad short corner. And now Davies can break. But look at Tony there. Absolutely muscle him off the ball. Werner picks up the ball, looks at the finesse. And Bayern do eventually get the ball away. So Lewandowski's all on his own here, really. Only way to pass it back. Sabitz is playing right wing back, if you can believe it or not. And Reader does intercept again. So we get one final attack here. Tony's played through by Werner. Has another chance. Fake shots it round the man. And it's a smart save again by Manuel Neuer to keep the score at 1-0. So that is what the score stayed at until half-time. Lewandowski's early goal in the 10th minute separates the two sides. And we're a bit lucky, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, straight from kickoff, we get a chance. So Werner kicks it straight towards Mangala, who's having a good game, to be fair. Tony looking wide towards Dodi Lukebakio. It's been a bit shy this season, to be fair, Lukebakio, who gets past Sane quite comfortably, to be fair. He's looking for a run. There's nothing on. Waits for Suat Serdar to get the ball. Plays it back to Werner, who turns his man. Upamecano cannot block it. We are 1-1 now. That was a great bit of football, that. He does the Özil celebration. His compatriot from Germany and his teammate. He's a bit unfortunate not to start, but I mean, he's been struggling for form, and he's a bit slow. He's got like 50 pace. I think my Nan could run a bit faster than that, but you know, it is what it is. The game is 1-1 now. Werner scored. It's a great goal on his weak foot. He has got a 4-star weak foot now. Well, I think 5-star maybe now. Great finish by Timo, but Bayern do come straight from kickoff, and they're knocking the ball around really, really well, like you'd expect them to be honest. I guess this isn't like Bochum doing it. It's actually Bayern Munich, the best team in world football, doing it. So Goretzka picking up the ball, plays it into Lewandowski, who's looking for a man. Muller picks up the pass. Out to Serge Gnabry, the former Bremen man. Just gets past so easily. We should have tackled him there. And Christensen makes a good save again. It's poor, though, from me. I don't even think it's me. I think it's the players with the poor tackling. But they do get a corner. Play it out towards Muller, who knocks it back to Gnabry. Looking for a man in the middle. Manages to find Lewandowski, who finds Goretzka, who smashes it towards the front post. I don't think Christensen really has a chance with that. And we are 2-1 down. Very, very unfortunate for us. And Goretzka celebrates with his teammates. So just towards the end of the game now, 2 minutes left. Otavio pulls the ball back towards Muller, who finds Goretzka. And it was a fantastic save by Christensen. Fortunately for us, I think he was a tiny bit offside. So we do get the ball from the free kick. Still a great save by Christensen nonetheless. We have 1 minute to get another attack in. So Zefweek plays it into Leader, who's now on the pitch. And we look for Serdar, who's absolutely shattered. And unfortunately for us, Neuer's actually got composure. And we lose the game 2-1. It's really disappointing to lose games. But obviously Bayern Munich are different levels in this league. We have beat Dortmund and Wolfsburg this season. And we have indeed lost to Bayern Munich twice. So yeah, straight into the press conference. Not the worst result in the world, obviously. I'd rather get a point than a loss. If that's not a Michael Owen comment, I don't know what is. But I mean, we're just a bit unlucky. We've not quite got the midfield or defence, I think, to be like keeping up with Bayern. The strikers are fine, the keeper's fine. I think it's more the defenders and midfielders, though, who are struggling a little bit. Mangala were good. But, you know, it is what it is. We lose the game. And yeah, there's not much else to say. But we do go straight into the second game of the episode. We see Timo. He's got 8 in his last... Sorry, he's got 5 in his last 3 games. I can't tell. My screen's so tiny on this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he's not doing bad so far, big Timo. Top scorer in the league. And we are in the DFB Pokal quarterfinals. So we've got FC St. Pauli. It's a 9-goal game, this. A 9-goal game. And I'm not telling you what the score is. So Christensen starts in goal. Pekarik, Boyata, Kempf and Bjorken as the back 4. Midfield 2 of Oriol Mangala, who starts again, as well as Lucas Toussaint. Kevin Prince Boateng gets a game as the attacking midfielder on the right. May leader on the left. And then Moukoko and Werner leading the line. So not a bad side we've got there. Very heavily changed, but hopefully it can do the job for us as we see the team with the team talk. And we get straight into it in the 8th minute. So Zandar plays the ball into Kehrer, and we're 1-0 down already. How embarrassing. The second tier side, who are about 8th in the league, I had a look after the game. This is a bit worrying. We are in trouble. But then 10 minutes after that, Moukoko gets the ball straight into Toussaint, who scores his first goal of the season. Very, very quick counter-attacking goal we got on the break there. Great finish by Lucas Toussaint. And he's celebrating with the boys. Kevin Prince Boateng. Look at how much detail they've got on his tattoos there. And they can't even do a face tattoo for Emil Smith-Rowe. You love it, don't you, this game? It's so dodgy. So dodgy. Let's focus on Kevin Prince Boateng, a dusty baller, and not Emil Smith-Rowe, an actual baller. So straight from kickoff, we do intercept the ball. Werner playing the ball through to Moukoko. And just like that, we make it 2-1. We score 2 goals in about 3 minutes of football. Moukoko does the big man, which I think is a little bit unnecessary against these. But they did go 1-0 up, so they sort of deserve it. Celebrates with the boys, Mayor Leader, Toussaint and Werner. I mean, every man in that was involved in the goal, so I can't really complain. A good through ball by Werner again. Moukoko with all the time in the world to fire it across their goalkeeper. 2-1 already in the blink of an eye. And yeah, we're not breaking yet. There's another goal as well. I'm not going to lie to you. And it is FC St. Pauli playing it straight from kickoff. Playing poor football, to be fair. They get pressed very heavily to start off with. Get lucky to get out of that. And then they're playing the ball around. And Toussaint, again, with the second interception in a row, plays it towards Timo, who turns his man really, really well. Look at, he turns on the jets here. Pacey bastard. Straight across the keeper for 3-1 already. This is becoming ridiculous now. We've scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. It's just absolutely immense. No cuts or anything. This is how quick and how fast-paced we can just turn teams over. I know they're Division 2, but they're still not a bad side. In the top 10 in their league, as I say, in the top half. It's a good finish by Werner. No keeper in world football saving that. Straight across him, posting in. And we are indeed 3-1 up. And then just before the end of the half, Boateng comes through. It's a massive run, mazy run, past his man. And then across the keeper to seal the game already, basically. 4-1 at half-time. He does a backflip. Be careful, mate. You're an OAP. Don't hurt yourself. And we are indeed 4-1 up at half-time. It's a great run by Boateng, who's got like 12 pace. Really, really good dribbling. He was a good player back in the day, to be fair. I used to like him for Portsmouth. Really, really good player. And obviously, yeah, 4-1 up at half-time. Not a bad first half, as they say. And the fans... I don't know how many have travelled, to be fair. It doesn't tell you, which is a bit of a shame. FM tell you how many fans have travelled, but we've got about 55 fans travel. It's like a League 2 game. But, yeah, 4-1 at half-time. Can't complain. And we will go straight into the second half. So, very early on in the second half, we do get another chance. Ariel Mangala plays it back to Mayo Leader, who's looking for a shot, to be fair. Turns his man. It's a great save by Vasilij, the FC St. Pauli goalkeeper. So we do get a corner. Boateng's looking in the middle for Kempf, who's going to win the header all day long. Nods it in. 5-1. No doubt in my mind now. No doubt in anyone's mind, even the spectators, that we have indeed just won the game. There's nothing else to say, is it? It's a good goal. We've got, like, players on 50k a week, which is this team's salary for the year. So, yeah, Moukoko turns his man, and he does indeed make it 6-1. I'm rambling a bit too much there. Who gives a shit? We've won the game anyway. I'm not bothered. Good little turn by Moukoko. Great finish on the strong foot under the goalkeeper, Vasilij. And it's 6-1. Look how bright them stewards are. Do you see that colour then? They're not orange. They're bloody magenta. So, yeah, 6-1. Very, very comfortable. And then in the 77th, we're doing so well. Not a shot against us at all. Until Bergstaller, the former Schalke man, makes it 6-2. Guess it's an easy finish for him, innit? Austrian striker, got a few caps for Austria, I believe, and he does make it 2-6. And then just before the end of the game, Bergstaller again plays it to Ritzke, and it's 6-3. To be fair, they're not going to come back in the game. Obviously, there's like 4 minutes left. They've got no chance at all. But I mean, they've not done bad. They've not done bad for a Bundesliga 2 side. I know we're playing our second string side, but we have still won the game 6-3, and very, very competent win. Very, very competent football. To be fair, can't complain. And yeah, We'll take that one. We're in the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal now. And I'll tell you who we get at the end of the episode. To be fair, I'm pretty sure it's either Dortmund or Leipzig. I'm hoping Leipzig, but let's look at the stats. We deserve the game. Christensen couldn't do anything about the goals. I was going to play Jar's team, but I thought I've got to sort of take it seriously at this stage. I think it might be Leipzig, judging by the 0-0 score between them and Gladbach. Rostock, as you can see, they're in the semi-finals. They've got Bayern Munich. What the hell? Former first division side, now playing their trade in the third division. And we do go straight to the press conference. So yeah, apparently it was a sensational victory against a Bundesliga 2 side, so we'll not get carried away about that. Not a bad result at all. Moukoko were very, very good. As was Timo. 2 goals from Moukoko though, so that'll do his confidence the world of good. Tony Koch didn't get a run out in the game, but I mean, he doesn't need one, does he? He's still a baller. And yeah, a really, really good win. We're into the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal. So, yeah, we'll have a look into the final game of the episode. And we have indeed... God, I mean, look at the score. Sorry, I'm just look at the stats from Werner. Absolutely phenomenal player. But as I say, we are back at the Olympiastadion. Look at the stadium. All the lights shining brightly. Look at the fans. And we have got VfL Bochum. So, yeah, difficult game again, to be honest. Very difficult game indeed. See our team. Christensen starts. Bjorken, Treneriga, Klunter and Zafweek as the back 4. Derrida and Toussaint hold the midfield. Toussaint after his brilliant cup game. Looking back on Ozil on the right and left. Ozil back in the team for the final game of the episode. And then Werner and Tony Koch lead the line. So, yeah, classic system, really. And we'll see what we can do against a decent Bochum side, which we will see. So they've got Essa in goal, Danilo, Masovic, Lic, and Gamboa, the former West Brom defender. Lucia and Lower as the midfield two. Lower, by the way. Sorry, Lowen. He's on loan from us, which is a bit shit because he's playing against us. The rest of the team, Rex Bekerj, Willen, Pantovic and Zola. I've not heard of them, I'm not going to lie to you. Decent team, but as you can see from the conditions, it's horrible. I need to take bastard brightness down with this. As Tony forces S into an early save. It's horrible, this pitch, isn't it? I'm not having this ever again. I couldn't even see the ball. It's meant to be an orange ball, but the game didn't pick one. It picked a white one. Which is just typical FIFA, isn't it, to be honest? And, yeah, it's a good first save by Essen, the former Hanover keeper. And we do get another chance as Timo pulls a ball back into the bottom corner against Essen, as I say. And it's a fantastic finish by big boy Timo. And he makes it 1-0 already. So, yeah, not bad from him. And I can't complain about that. I can't complain about that at all. Great little bit of football by Lukebakio to pull the ball back. All the composure in the world from Timo on his weak foot to fire it past Essen. We are 1-0 up. But not long after that, Danilo picks up the ball straight into Lascila. When Zola turns, and it's a fantastic finish. I'm pretty sure he used to play for like a Bundesliga side, Zola. I've definitely heard his name before. It's a great finish. I mean, I can't fault Christensen for that. It's a really, really nice finish. Our Peter Schmeichel regen had no chance at all in hell of saving that. And, yeah, we're a bit lucky, aren't we? I'm not going to lie. Then not long after that, 10 minutes after that, they turn us so easily. Pantovic pulls it back. And what a save that is from Christensen. He just turned and he hit it first time. You'll see the replay. What a stop that is with a big, strong left hand to keep it at 1-1. Then just before the end of the half, Zola pulls the ball back to Lascila, who plays it into Lowen, the guy on loan from us, and he manages to nearly score. I was going to say, that was so ridiculous. Great save again by Christensen. It's a bit stupid how lone players can play against you. I hate that aspect of this game. It's another good save by Christensen, though. Then just before the end of the half, Rebecca plays it into Lowen. I definitely said his name wrong. It's a fantastic finish again. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Like, we're playing against one of our players on loan who's contracted to us. We pay his salary. He's scoring screamers against us. It's so frustrating. Obviously, it's good to see, but not against us. At least cut us a bit of slack game. It's really, really frustrating. Christensen, again, didn't have much of a chance there. You look at the finish, if you can actually make out the ball, because it's a bit stupid that they picked a white ball, sorry. There you can see it. It's a great finish. Christensen's a bit far towards his left. May have saved it if he was a bit of a higher overall, but, you know, it is what it is. Third goal of the season for Lowen. And, yeah, 2-1 down at half-time to 16th place VfL Bochum. That's very, very worrying. Very, very worrying indeed. The boys are coming off. They're all wearing short-sleeve shirts. But guys, it's snowing. You dickheads, put a thermal on. This is why we're 2-1 down, because the conditions are not good for us. We like playing fast-flowing football. We can't do it when the ball's freezing up when it's coming towards us. So, yeah, straight from kick-off. They are attacking, but Mangala makes a really nice interception. Looks for the pass, makes the pass as well. He's been fantastic since he's come in as well. Tony has a shot, a cross goal, plays it into Mangala instead. Comes back to Werner, and they do eventually get the ball away as Tony's tackled again. Honestly, I can't make out what's happening. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have picked a white pitch. So stupid of me. And they do clear the ball out. Bjorken wins the header. Plays it back to Derrida. Through ball to Tony again. Straight into Timo, who fires away. Makes it 2-2. Nothing less than we deserve. Breaks his back on the hard grass. And that's all that we deserve. 2-2. Then, well, 68 minutes now. Timo's played through again by Tony Koch. Gets past Masovic so easily. Across Essa. And it's 3-2. That's a great finish by Big Timo. Hat-trick for him. Another one in the season for him. Celebrates with the Ozil fingers. That doesn't sound right. Probably should scrub saying that, yeah. The Ozil celebration. And it was really, really well worked by him and Tony. He's got another assist to boost his standards at the top of the leaderboard. Great finish by Timo. Makes it 3-2. And then in the 87th minute, Lowen and Rexper are playing the ball around. Jurgen Lacadia, the former Brighton man, plays it into Holtman. First time volley. And they've sealed a draw against us. How disappointing is that? Oh my days, that is so disappointing. I don't know what else to say. We're so unlucky in these sort of games. You always struggle against the small teams. Essa's going mad, and I don't know what to say. So unfortunate. We'll play ultra attacking towards the end of the game. to try and get a chance. Timo's played through by Tony. Jovetic, who's now on the pitch, looking for the pass inside. Holtman's first goal of the season, that. What a load of shit. Gets tackled again. And unfortunately for us, as Lecadia caresses the ball, we lose the game. So disappointing. So we draw the game. So disappointing. 3-3 against a bottom of the table side. That is ridiculous. The stats as well. 1.9 expected goals to 3.8. I don't blame the keeper again. Maybe should have saved the first shot. Still got 6.3, so not bad. But the defence was terrible. This gives chance for people like Kempf and Boyata to come back in the side. Honestly, Toussaint as well. He was pretty poor. That's why he was substituted eventually. Mangala and Dorito were very solid. And Lukebakio was all right. But, I mean, Werner and Tony sort of kept us in the game. So disappointing to draw that game after all we've been through this season. I'm not doing that press conference. Fuck that. I don't have the patience to do this press conference. It's not that. I'm just a bit mardy when I lose, as you know from if you've watched me for a while. So, yeah, Serdar's completed his position. I'm not sure whether to do it. Let me know if you want to. I just don't know what to do with the team, to be honest. I'm struggling a bit. I'm just baffled from that last game. I'm not going to lie. We're still 6th in the league, so we're not doing bad. We're still above Mönchengladbach and just a little bit behind Wolfsburg and Dortmund. Very poor episode, this one. We are through to semi-finals of the cup, but we have lost the last 2 league games. Sorry, we've lost against Bayern and then drawn against Bochum. So, yeah, we basically lost. A draw against Bochum's basically a loss. But Timo scored 31 still, so he's running away with it. Well, Tony's got 16 assists as well, so he's not doing bad either. As we see lower towards the top scoring charts and the top assisting charts as well. No clean sheets for us still so far after our goalkeeper has left us. We'll have a quick look at the youth academy before we go. And not some bad players in here, but we're doing a lot of position changes. We've got some decent ones. I guess it's all right. Our best player in the youth academy is probably Becker, who we're changing to a defensive midfielder because he could be useful. He's only like 5'9" as well. 5'7". So, yeah, he could do a job for us, absolutely. I'm just a bit disappointed about that result. Very, very disappointing draw against a poor side, it has to be said. And, yeah, no youth prospects on the horizon, really, but I haven't really showed you this aspect of the save. So I thought I'd have a quick look into it before we go. And I think next episode we're back to 4 games an episode. And we see, well, to be fair, Gross looks quite good. A Pascal Gross regen by the looks of it. And yeah, it is what it is. No special traits to anyone. But we'll have a look into the next episode. So we've got an away game against Greuther Fürth. Got a home game against RB Leipzig. An away game against SC Freiburg. And then a game against Eintracht Frankfurt. And then potentially, if I feel like it, I might do a 6-game special. So I'm thinking I could do a game against Mönchengladbach and then a game against Hoffenheim. But we'll have to see how limited we are for time because that'll be like a 35-minute episode. And I'll have to do the voiceover narration. So it'll be a bit of a nightmare. But I do really appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much.